Hello all, welcome to session 27 of the PySpark series. So in the last session, we have seen how to, you know, perform grouping aggregation on multiple columns in PySpark. Okay, and we solved one, one problem statement there, like how much each department, okay, in each city is spending on employee salary, right? So as you know, like we have considered these four examples, okay. These four examples we have solved using simple aggregation. We started solving them in grouping aggregation using one column, and now we are solving same. Okay, definitely outputs are different, results are different, but we are solving the same again. Okay, to when we are doing grouping aggregation on multiple columns. Okay, I have not changed the problem statement. The reason being, it is easy to understand when we keep, the problem statement same, but we add a few enhancements to it. For example, after simple aggregation, we move to grouping aggregation using one column. Then now we are doing grouping aggregation on multiple columns. Okay, and in next session we will see one more enhancement. Okay, fine. Now let's quickly start solving the second problem statement. Okay, that we have. So you all know employee data frame that we have here. Okay. The Python list, right, using which I have achieved this data frame. I'll post that in the video description, right? This 2026 video description, right? So don't worry on that part. You can directly copy from there and use it while you practice. Okay. So uh, first problem statement. Let's say let me create employee df1. Okay, employee df. And what I have to do, I have to group by based on employee department and employee city, right? Employee department and employee city, correct? So employee department and employee city. Okay. Directly, instead of directly specifying the columns, use F.col as good coding practice. Okay. Employee department. Okay. And employee city, right? uh, what is the next? Aggregate function. Okay, what I want to do is I want to find average. So avg, or the average function, we have already used when we were grouping by using one column in PySpark, right? Now what we will do, we will just we are just grouping by using two columns, right? So which column I want the average of is employee salary, right? Dot alias average salary, right? And I would like to order this by department, maybe employee department. Okay, so that I have data of all the departments in particular city together, right? What I'll do, f dot call, what is that? Employee department. Okay, dot, let's say ASC. Okay, let me run this. Okay, let's display the results, right? Dot display. Okay, fine. Yeah. So now we can see, like, admin department of Nevada City, right, has the average salary 87,000. From New York City, same department, 90,000, 81,000, 70,000, 70,000, 64, 41, right? So, like, it's good for some, we don't know, like some business analysis, they have to do something, right, with this output, something our business wants to do. For example, if we see here, um, like for this, let's say these two, for first three, there is not much difference in average salary, right? But if we see, let's say this one in Georgia, admin department has very less average salary as compared to, let's say, other cities, right? So that's how in data engineering we help business, right? We help aggregating, we help sorting results, we help, giving the results in, let's say, some sorted way, so that if business wants to see the results and do some, analysis or do some want to bring some outcome out of it, they can easily do that, right? Fine. This is for average, right? And many things you can do here, like if you want to do some descending, or if you want to sort it by highest average salary, right? That also you can do. Any variety based on any business scenario we can do, right? Let me quickly solve it using Spark SQL. Okay, data replace temp view employee, right? Now what we'll do in Spark SQL, we have already seen in last session. Last session we used some SQL function. Here we'll do average, right? So select employee, department, employee, city, okay? Average of what? Employee salary, okay? As average salary from employee, right? Group by, group by. See, group by, uh, let me do it first. Group by all, okay? Order by, what? Employee, department, right? Ascending, okay? Dot display, right? Okay. Now you can see the same results that we have got here. We have received here. Now this time what we have used group by all. Okay. We did not specify any column like group by employee department, comma employee city. What this mean by group by all? Group by all is, it is like I think first time we are using in our Spark SQL. Group by all is like it will group by all the columns, right, that we have selected. Okay. This is the aggregation column. Okay. It will not consider that. It will consider all the columns of that particular table which are existing, and it will group by everything, right? So if we are specifying multiple columns here, we don't need to, specify each column while grouping by. You just use group by all, and it will group by all the columns that we have selected here, right? That is what group by all is doing. So, right? Fine. Um, okay. Next is what? Let's go a little fast because we have already spent good amount of time, right, on grouping aggregations, right? I'm just solving these problems again in front of you, right? So that you get good hands on, right? If you like don't get time to solve by yourself, maybe while watching this session, you will be able to solve, right? Let me do employee df2. Now what I'm finding here, what I'll get here is maximum salary of employee in that department of that city, right? What I'll do, employee df, okay, dot, what I have to do, group by, right? Group by what? F dot column, employee, department, okay, and then comma, F dot call, employee, city, right? Then dot aggregate, aggregation on which column? Sorry, before column, what I have to do? F dot max, right? We're using PySpark max function. On which column? Employee salary, right? What I want to rename this column as, let's say maximum salary. Okay, maximum salary. Okay. Now what I'll do, I'll just order by using let's say employee department. Okay, let me order by this time in descending. Okay, let's do descending, right? Let's give justice to the departments who were coming in the end. Okay, wherever we did order by, right? So employee df2, employee df2 dot display. Okay, if you can recall, this is one of the way we use for descending, right? There are three ways. First is descending. You can specify ascending equals to false. You can specify this f.desc. Another is after the column, you can specify .desc, right? This is how we revise. This is how we, learn things. Okay. So for sales department in California, 62,000 is maximum salary. For sales department in Georgia, 95,000 is maximum salary, right? Sales department in Florida, 51,000 is maximum salary. Okay, that's how it is, right? Now, if we see, like for example, 62, 95, 51, 1 lakh 20, 12,000, 1 lakh 17,000, 69,000. So let's say for Ohio and New York City and for Georgia City, they are little matching. Okay, I think it is very less for Florida City, right? For sales, okay, for sales department, right? Fine. Now same results using Spark SQL. What we will do? Spark SQL will just use max function, right? Of SQL. Now what I have to select employee, department, employee, city, max of what employee salary, okay, adds maximum salary from employee group by all. Okay, now you know what is group by all. Okay, order by employee, sorry, employee department DSC, right? Dot display, right? Now we'll get some results that we have got. Okay, cells, California. Okay, again same results that we have got using the PySpark data frame, right? Okay, and final one, minimum employee salary. Okay, minimum employee salary based on department in each city. Right now you are already aware, like instead of maximum you just use minimum. So you solve this with me, right? It will be very helpful. Okay, and yeah, definitely one more point I wanted to suggest: do not hesitate to write these codes again and again, right? It will create proficiency. It will add to your practice. It will add to your confidence, right? So whenever you are coding in live project, you will be able to do it. Like, you will be able to understand the errors, you will be able to understand what issue you are having, right? So for example, this minimum salary, okay, now here like you have to group by based on what department and city, okay, and you have to find minimum salary. Now like, that is fine. See, if you don't know exact syntax, that is fine, it's not a problem. But with the you know with the practice that you are having, you will hardly need any other resources for the syntax. Okay, syntax also. So this is good to have. Definitely, you cannot have, like right now, if you are beginner or you are somewhere in moderate, right? It will not be that much. You will not be able to write complex syntax by yourself, but at least you should have idea how to explore which functions to use and all that, right? Fine, fine. Sorry for the lecture. Let's continue. But yeah, practice is the definitely the only answer to build confidence. Okay, employee department, then the comma f dot call, right? Employee city, okay, dot what aggregate function. What I have to do? I have to find minimum of employee salary, okay, minimum of employee salary dot alias what minimum salary, right? And let me again order by. Now just recall why order by, why sort by, right? F dot call, which column? Let's say employee department, sorry, employee department, and let's use dot .dsc. New variety, next variety, right? Now let me display the result dot display. Okay, employee df3 dot display. So you can see self this department of California has 62,000. I think it's the only employee they have. 62 9. Okay, this is here. Sales of Georgia, minimum salary 43,000, maximum salary is 95,000. Right? Fine. Okay. And again, as per ritual, let's solve this using Spark SQL as well. Okay. So what we have to do, select employee, department, employee, city, minimum. Okay. Sorry, minimum of what? Employee, salary, as minimum salary from employee, group by all, group by, because I want to group by both these columns. Sorry, not dot, it's column. Sorry, comma. Okay. Group by all, order by employee, department, DSC. Okay. Dot display. Right. Fine. And what would have happened if we would have given, like, we would not have found the dot here? Let's run. Let's see. What is there? Can't extract a value from employee department. Okay. Now this employee department, it will consider it as a database, but it's not a database. Okay, it's a column. Okay, column, right? Column of our this table. Fine. Sorry, it will consider that as table name, right? It is like employee department dot employee city, so they it will be like employee department if it is a table. Okay. uh Fine. Fine, this is using Spark SQL, right? Okay, so that is where I think we have reached. We started with simple aggregations, right? Then we moved to next step using grouping aggregation on one column, okay? And then we moved to next step, okay? Grouping aggregation using multiple columns. And in the this next session will be the last session of grouping aggregation, where we will uh, reach to one more step, right? That's how we are moving step by step, right? I hope this is useful, right? That's everything for this session. If you feel this is useful to the community, do definitely like, share, subscribe. Okay. And if you have any suggestions for me, do let me know in comment section. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in next session.